Hi guys, it's Chrissie with Chrissie's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for Libra out there. So let's find out about you this time. We have done your person and your person and your person all along. Let's find out about your current energy and what's going on in your life right now. So let's see what's coming through for you, Libra. We have Aries. I am. So this is all about self, your personality, your physical appearance. Maybe you've done some things here for yourself, and you could be doing some self-love. Now, this has to do with your head. Maybe you're getting migraines, headaches, maybe it's the weather change. But if there is things going on in that aspect, I feel like it may be something that you're evaluating and trying to uh, so I mean, some actually, I have a cure for headaches, especially migraines, and that is you're supposed to put hot water in a bucket and put your feet in it, and that opens up the blood vessels in your feet to draw out that the blood vessels being open so much in your head, and it opens them up in your feet and helps regulate that circulation, so it's not giving you that headache. So that's what I learned about migraines. So maybe give it a try. I don't know. I haven't tried it myself. Although I've had a headache, I didn't try it. I don't know why. First thing I did was grab a Tylenol. So try it out, see if it works for you, and let me know in the comment section. So you have stability here. So I feel like with I am is all about maybe looking to yourself for your security, maybe your own financial independence, or it may be to do with saving or your what you have. Not with it. No, that's more like number two house, but maybe what you give. Maybe it's about overgiving or something you're doing with yourself that maybe there's no boundaries or needing to put boundaries into place. You're going to know, you're going to understand what this means. Spirit's saying that you know what I'm talking about. Now we have moon in the reverse, and that is the only one I'm going to take. There's far too many um, in this. So it has to do with satisfying emotional needs, nurturing self and others. So, all about self. It has to do with you and how you are maybe looking at your emotional needs. Maybe there's something you're needing when it comes to your love language. So, looking at what you need to be fulfilled, maybe if you are already in a relationship, or if you aren't, what your love language actually is. Are you the ones that like that love and attention and touchy feely and the kisses and the hugs? Or are you somebody that had somebody buy things for you? Maybe that's how your parents showed you how they love you, is they would buy little things for you and leave them little gifts on your bedside when you'd wake up in the morning. Or maybe they would help you financially in some way, shape, or form. That may be how their love language is. Perhaps it is doing things for you, helping you by doing the dishes, or helping you by having a clean house when you come home, or whatever the case is. You need to look at you and what you need for your love language. Venus, yes, it's about love language. Absolutely. Thank you, Spirit, for giving that confirmation for Libra. Oh, yeah. So it's like give and receive love, find value and see beauty in what love actually is. And I love this because Venus is all about love. It's the highest frequency there is. And it's about maybe finding that love, about how you need to be fulfilled, maybe about how your person's love language is. Most of the time, people will show you what their love language is by what they do for you. And that may be, so if you are the touchy feely kind of person and they aren't sure that that's what your love language is, maybe their love language is different. They may buy you something and think that you're being fulfilled because that's how they are fulfilled. So take into consideration how they show their love is how they are going to feel fulfilled themselves, and maybe even talk about what would be fulfilling for them. Okay, about their love language. Let's see what obstacles may be in the way here. Ooh, love triangle, third party, multiple lovers, choices. Ouch. Okay, wow. Libra. Oh, I no wonder I had that feeling earlier. I kind of just like I had to get the breath out. It was like I was holding my breath or something. And you may suspect something. Maybe it is, you already know this. Perhaps this is something you've already let go of. Maybe this already happened to you. Maybe it's happening now, or maybe you're suspecting that it's happening. Whatever the case is, I feel like knowledge is the best medicine. Knowing what you're dealing with. You don't need proof just to know this, okay? Maybe you suspect, maybe you have to have that proof in order to actually walk away. No, if your intuition is screaming at you that something's wrong, something's not right, you're picking up on it, you feel it from your person. Maybe they're arguing with you for no good reason so they could leave and go out. Maybe they're saying they're working late when they never worked late before. Maybe it's certain things that they're coming up for excuses, and you know that you have a sense that something isn't quite right here. Just know that that is your intuition screaming at you that you need to take notice of something here, or that you are seeing what you think you're seeing is actually happening. So maybe you're getting triggered. I don't know. Depends how many times it's happened. This is going to be for you to kind of assess yourself of what your situation is, but there could be another person somewhere in the mix here. You might end up having to move them out, or they're moving. Um, I feel like this may be a good thing. Maybe this third person is moving and they'll be out of your life now. Whatever the case is, once a cheater, always a cheater is what is said. And that is that wandering eye. So can you trust somebody that's done it before? I don't know. That's up to you to decide on how you feel about that. I'm not here to tell you which way to go. That's up to you to find out for yourself, right? Too busy winning. Maybe it's time to look into yourself and what you want for your life this time and go after what you want. Maybe you won the person, maybe the third person moved away, and maybe you are able to have the person you were looking for. Maybe there was some type of high school sweetheart or something. Maybe they moved away and now you have that man. I don't know. But whatever the issue is here, you're going to know what this means or who this is in your energy. Maybe it's a friend that's getting in the way of this. Maybe they're trying to hit on your man. Maybe you moved away from this person. Maybe you cut them off as a friend. Whatever the case is, you know what this is what I'm being told here for some of you. Let's see what you are trying to say to your person here telepathically. Union. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. So, this may have been something that you didn't anticipate to happen. Maybe this was somebody that was already involved with someone else and you didn't know about it. It could be that you're the other woman or the other man and didn't know that the other one existed. So it's going to be something of a union that is meant to happen. Twin flame. It's going to be so electric and so there. It's like I keep getting this breath like, wow. It's like you're going to be able to breathe again. I don't know what this is. Let's see. Yeah, I'm confused because I'm not sure what this is. Thank you for clarifying that for me. Um, all seekers of truth will experience confusion. Ask the universe to provide the answer you need. So perhaps it's time to speak with spirit because you're confused about what this is, why you feel the way you do. Maybe you're running, maybe you're the runner, maybe you are the chaser. I mean, this with the twin flame dynamic, It's a strange one at the very best. I mean, it's such intense soul connection that it's almost an electrical energy frequency that is sparks between the two of you, and there's just no denying. But sometimes it can be so overwhelming and scary. You keep running into each other along the way. Years may pass before you do. You're on each other's minds often. You end up having some type of ego breakdown of some sort. You yearn for each other. I mean, the list goes on and on. Telepathic communication is one of them. You may even have similar experiences or thoughts, and you often push each other to do better for yourself, like going after your dreams. Wow, holy hell. Okay, I'll take this one. Observe, notice all the noteworthy things in your relationship. So this is on the fence here. This may be why this is such an intense connection. It's also a past life connection. And what is going on here? Embrace. Perhaps you haven't embraced yet with this person, and you may not have explored feelings with this person and have deep emotions yet because you're only speaking to them telepathically at this time. Perhaps you haven't met your twin flame yet. So I'm going to leave those in the reverse because it's coming through for a reason to be reversed. Libra, you have some things going on here, and eventually you're going to have those feelings and embrace. So I'm going to put them up, right? Because I feel like it's not going to be too much longer before you meet your twin flame. Yes, your true love. Wow, it appears when you least expect it. And I felt like it was coming through actually sooner than you think. You may even see something in dreams. We'll look at that next, or that you're encouraging each other to do those dreams. Wow, commitment. It is an important factor to achieve in a successful relationship. Now, let's see what else comes through. If it was meant to come through, it will. After I put all, there's a lot there, so I wasn't going to take all those messages, but I will take one more. Soul. Your soul is preparing to reconnect with this person from this past life. This is your true love. And synchronicity. So there may be some type of synchronicity of 111 or 1111, 1111. And those are usually the Four of Wands. And that usually means that happy home and love is in the air and a peaceful home life. So, I mean, maybe something is coming of a commitment. Maybe they're going to put a ring on you, but just keep in mind to take things slow. If somebody's pushing you to go too fast, take a step back and just put the brakes on a little and try to figure out why it is that they are in such a rush to get you to the altar in the first place. It's usually some hidden factor with something. Obedience. Okay, so perhaps there's some type of control factor, maybe from the past. It could be that you're dreaming that somebody is going to come in and try to control your life. And that is not what true love is. True love is coming together, having your own life. They have their own life. They go to work. You go to work. That's your own life. You're doing your own thing. You come home. You have your hobbies. You do those if you want to, or you come together and you're together. And as a commitment, you're still together even if you are working or even if you're having alone time. It's not like you're broken up because you have alone time. Having alone time is healthy. You're able to go with your friends, they're able to go with their friends, and maybe you all come together with all your friends. I mean, it's all about having that space of compromise and being a team player, and having that understanding. Sailing. Yeah. I feel like this is going to be an easy ride for you. I feel like once you realize that it's not about a hierarchy here, just because nobody needs to wear the pants in the family. It should be about having that team dynamic. It's not about one being over better than the other or higher up than the other because they make more money or because they're a certain sex. Art. Okay. Maybe your person's name is Art. Maybe they're an artist. Perhaps they're in the arts. Could be in other ways. Could be through as in not just painting, that type of art, but it could be another media art. It could be in the media. You could be maybe an actor, or your person is, or maybe even a musician. It's about maybe they're on Broadway. I mean, it's about having some type of change here and looking at things differently. I feel like you're going to sail through this. Now, maybe you've always dreamed about having a boat. I don't know. But when you manifest, don't forget, by just saying boat, I mean, you could end up with a canoe. I mean, be very specific if you're going to manifest. If you want a yacht, say yacht. If you're saying a motorboat or a speedboat or a big ass boat, tell them what you're looking for. You might end up with a ferry. I don't know. But kind of try to be specific on what you are looking for, because spirit has a way of bringing things in and they don't always look the way you envision them. So when you say boat, be specific when you say boat, yacht, or maybe you do want a canoe. Maybe you want kayaks. Maybe you want a paddleboard. I don't know. But whatever you're asking for, try to be specific. Otherwise, you're going to have something coming in that you hadn't really counted on being the way it showed up. It may not be the way you envisioned it. So let's just see what else is coming. Time. Okay, so maybe it's time that this happened for you. Maybe time is coming here. I feel like maybe you've been waiting for a time. Um, Maybe you've been waiting for a long ass time, that waiting for this person to come in. I feel like with this number 3, this could be that needing to still be optimistic about this. These are results from a decision or a choice that you've made. Give it time. Maybe this is to do with manifesting. Give it time. But there is some growth that you've gone through. Maybe there is some type of self-expression you're meant to be doing here, or like lighthearted communication of some sort. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Roots. Yeah, you're going to put down roots somewhere here with number 2 here. This could be with a partnership. You're balancing things out, or you're making different choices and decisions. Maybe you're tweaking, or kind of, I want to say, fine tuning something here. Maybe tweaking it a bit so it doesn't just say boat. Maybe you're putting yacht. Whatever you're doing there, I feel like it's going to be a bonus thing for doing this. Now, because I do believe past life did come up. It did right there. Let's see where you came together in the first place. You may have been in communal living, and you may be a star seed with the galactic here and the communal living. I feel like this is things that have happened, or you've been wondering if you are here in your past life. You may have lived with a bunch of people, maybe in a nunnery or monks. Now, this is more spiritual and religion and Atlantis. So perhaps this is your person. Maybe this is you. So maybe your person is a star seed, or you're a star seed, and you were a communal living, and maybe your person is from Atlantis and they're very spiritual or religious. Maybe that's you. Switch it, flip it, whatever you need to do for it to manifest for you, or whatever resonates with you. Okay, so I'm kind of getting, maybe you've had more than one past life here. Maybe in the first life, you may have been from galactic roots, and perhaps you, for the second life, it was the time of the when Atlantis was around. Let's see. Oh, maybe had to do with finances. Maybe you were an accountant, or looked after a household. Lessons and blessings. So you did a number of lessons and blessings having to do with finances. There's that monk and nun. I don't know why that came up, but I said it, and look what showed up. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit, on bringing that forward. So the communal living, maybe it was a nunnery or a priesthood where you were possibly looking after the finances or helping run. Uh, and back then, for accounting, it was about the household finances was a big thing. And they actually had somebody that knew about those kinds of things to do with that. Nowadays, not everybody knows how to budget. Not everybody has that ability to watch what is being put into the food, I mean, everybody knows that you have to pay all your bills first, but not everybody's good at it, right? So, I mean, back then, maybe you're this time around, you have something to do with financial. Maybe you are a day trader. Maybe you are doing something in to do with finances. And if it's not you, perhaps it's your person. So let us see here. Lots of love, though. I like this. All right, let's see, Libra. What angels are coming in to help you bring this together? We have Angel of Travel and Chakra Balancing Angel. So there may be some things out of balance in your chakras that may be blocking why this isn't coming in. I keep getting this. Angel of travel. So it could be you don't live in the same destination as your person. Perhaps they're in a town over. Maybe they are hours away. Maybe they are across the ocean. I feel like this is some type of travel is maybe what you want to do when you retire. Maybe you're at that age now. Perhaps this is something you want to do before you get too serious. Maybe you want to see how you fare when you travel with somebody. That's how you really get to know somebody. Let's see. We have clairvoyance. Wow, we had this in, I do believe, Virgo's reading as well. Angel of clairvoyance. So you may have some gifts here. You may be having the ability to see symbols, shapes, in your mind's eye. Maybe you're a tarot reader. You have that clairvoyance and see things. Maybe you are even a prophet and have said something that's going to happen, and it has. So let's just see here. Claircognizance. So not only do you see, but you just may have that clear knowing. So with number 3 here, I feel like this is growth here. This is something you're going to grow. You may not have these abilities. You have them, but maybe you haven't worked at getting these skills up to snuff, okay, or up to par, where you're needing to work on these to get them to work better for you. And with anything, the more you practice, the better you get. So it's having to do with practicing to connect and see the symbols and understanding what those symbols mean with your spirit, knowing what is what when it comes to things. Let's see here what the outcome is showing you. Wow, you're going to have the willpower to see this through. I like this. You are going to put those boundaries in place. I like this with that love triangle, and you're going to put those roots down and have that home. And this could be something you are ambitious to doing. It could be that you already have a home or your person has a home. This one wants to come as well. Family. You're going to have a family home here. I did see number 4, 1111. 4 of Wands. That happy home, love is in the air, that peaceful place to rest your head. And let's see, reconciliation. So this may be somebody that's moved away that maybe you didn't know had somebody else at the time, or someone else had somebody else and they didn't know, and they met you at the same time. So there may be something going on there. If it's not you, it could be them. And if it's not them, it could have been whoever they were involved with. So just understand that reconciliation could still be a good thing, even if there was some type of third party coming in to try to cause trouble. It may not anything to do with that person being in a relationship. They could have just come into their life as an ex to try to cause trouble, making it look a certain way, right? But whoever your true love is, Libra, something's going to come forth here to bring in some type of reconciliation from a past life. It doesn't have to be somebody from your past in this lifetime. It could have been from your past lifetime. So just know, if you're not into going, I don't want anybody from the past of this lifetime, then this could be from times prior to this life. So a reconciliation with your past life person. It is a twin flame that you come together every lifetime. Spirit tries to draw the two of you together to cross paths. So this is something that's kind of meant to happen. I just looked at my counter on my clock. It was 2525. That might be an angel number, meaning number that you can go and put in to find out what it means. Okay, so Venus, you may feel like you don't have the strength to do this just yet, or your person doesn't. Let's just see here. It's funny that card came out. Wow. So there may be love on the brain, or love in your mind, or love that you're feeling towards somebody here, thinking, oh, they are that marriage material. You're busy winning on maybe to do with the love triangle, or busy winning on something you're doing, and this is what's going on in the background. Yeah, broken heart. So whoever this was may have broken your heart in past lifetimes. But this lifetime, they're meant to get it right. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like you're going to manifest somebody to come in for you that is meant for you. And it could be a twin flame, a true love that comes in from a past life you're meant to come back together with. Yeah, it's just maybe going to take some time. You may have been feeling like you're on an adventure, or you're on this journey of being in the now or the flow. Okay, maybe you're in harmony right now and have that peace in your life. Maybe you're looking at your life purpose. You're busy winning, and maybe you're not even looking at love at this time. However, it is on your mind. It is what you're thinking about. The courage. Do you have the courage to bite the bullet, to do this? Let's see. Tell me about the synchronicities when you meet. Look at this. You are going to take that risk. Don't worry too much about it. You are manifesting somebody here to come forward. Okay, so we have roots and art, and what was the other one? Time. So I'm kind of feeling here, you might be bored, you might be waiting, you might be feeling like dissatisfied they haven't shown up yet. Okay, but somebody's planning something here. Maybe it's your person, maybe it's spirit, maybe it's you, to communicate with somebody. But I feel like this might even be your person that's planning to communicate here. They may be getting signs in their dreams about you, about putting down roots with you, or they're looking at putting down roots. What about the past life here? What about the monk and the nun here? Okay, so maybe you had a hard time balancing finances, or balancing your past life commitments. But I feel like whatever happened, you had those lessons and blessings, especially having to do with finances. Maybe finances have been really hard for you, or maybe you've gotten really good at this. Maybe got those blessings, or blessings are coming in for you. Claircognizance, what's this? Yeah, you're going to be celebrated. I feel like this may be some type of celebration in your honor, especially if you come out as a clairvoyant, and these other gifts here of claircognizance, being able to see. Maybe you are going to train to be a medium. Perhaps you're going to train to be a tarot reader. Whatever the case is, it's going to be celebrated. I feel like you're going to end up being fairly well known. Tell me about the reconciliation. Now, you may feel like you can't see the truth here about the situation. You're busy getting your life in gear here, and perhaps Spirit's going to give you some time to do that. Maybe you're talking to your twin flame and not even realizing that they're looking at coming in because of the dreams they're having of you, and that could be due to Spirit, but you're not shying away from it. You're willing to take that leap. Tell me about the Two of Swords. What is the painful choices you're going to have to make, or the crossroads of not knowing what to do? Oh, justice is coming. I feel like you're going to do the right thing. With justice being here, this is Libra. You're showing up in your own reading in that balance, doing what's right. You have that honesty and being a law-abided citizen. Maybe you are to do with the law or having some type of ethnic, not ethnic, but ethical compass on you where you're kind of know what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. And maybe it has to do with being a lawyer, or perhaps it's being to the law to a point. I'm getting maybe it's a judge or something going on here, having to do with this about being honest. Now, I feel like maybe you're a pretty straight shooter when it comes to how you talk. Maybe you say to people, I'm not buying that. I know what you're saying and I don't believe you. And maybe that is, you're pretty upfront and blunt about what it is you believe and don't believe when it comes to people trying to pull one over on you, or trying to get you to do something you don't want to do. I feel like you recognize that for what it is. Let's just see here. Justice. Ah, look at this. You're going to go home. You're going to go to where you need to be, or your person is, and it's going to do with children. There's that family aspect coming through here. Let's just see. Yeah, I feel like with the number 9 here, of Swords, there may be some anxiety or worried here. Let's see, why is that here? Okay. So you're trying to do the intelligent thing, being independent and objective and determined. And you might be saying, okay, come and tell me the truth. I'll let you know if I believe you. I have this sword. I'm ready to cut you out of my life if I don't get the answers and the truth that I'm looking for. Um, I can really create a storm to do with this, or a storm will come if you you don't know my wrath that I can be if you aren't going to tell me the truth. Very analytical, very intelligent, somebody that is mind over heart, and quite fine with cutting people out of their life. And I feel like you might be somebody that is willing to do that because you're not wanting that chaos and drama and a storm in your life. You're looking for that peace and tranquility and a happy lifestyle. See how you feel about your person, Libra. Okay, so you're really good right now. That sense of well being, content. You may be single. You're getting your fulfillments, or you're close to fulfillment here. And what about your person? Yeah, they may have been hurt here, maybe had to do with this love triangle thing. Maybe they're hurt when they meet you, that broken heart here. And they may be manifesting, and it may be you, they manifest into their life. But they're not looking at the other two cups behind them. So it kind of tells me they're not recognizing that there's love here just yet. So it may take a bit for them to heal. Tell me about that magician. Yeah, there is another person here, a lover that they may have here that may have broken their heart. That may be why they're sad when they meet you. And it may be something of an unbelievable type of connection you have. And, they're not even going to think about this when they meet you. Nope. It's going to be a blessing of finances, possibly, or it's going to be something to do with something you're going to have an opportunity of abundance, and perhaps love is the abundance. It may not be the dala dala, right? So, whatever is they manifested here, these are manifestations coming through, having the resources you're needing, maybe to do a certain career. Maybe it's about having a certain career that's going to pay out really well. It's something financial possible here to do with a career or some type of abundance of some sort. Now, like I said, some people see love as being abundant or having abundance of love. is the highest frequency you can have. So having that is not a bad thing because everything else kind of falls into place after you have that. So anyhow, this is what I have for you, Libra. So please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already. You can donate if you'd like, or you can do the super thanks if you'd like to, or just watching the videos is so much thanks. You have no idea. But if you really want to help the channel, subscribe, become part of the Divine Oracle tribe. Yeah. Anyhow, take care, you guys. Stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.